Welcome to the Maral Vegas show, where we talk with locals in the community to highlight one of my favorite things about Vegas, its people.
Thanks so much for being with us, Mayor. You say that you assume everyone has the virus and is just asymptomatic. You want casinos open, Vegas back in business. Is that a responsible call to make?
Anderson, we have 150,000 hotel rooms that are just sitting empty. Where is the high-end escort supposed to take her clientele? Where is the newly divorcee supposed to binge drink themselves to death? Where are you going to have a bachelor party?
But you want the casinos open,
Anderson,
yes?
That's not what I said.
So
Anderson, no.
like hotel rooms,
you're putting
casinos.
words in my mouth. Okay, no. No. Oh, you're good. No. Okay. Anderson, have you ever been to a bachelor party? Okay. All right. Strippers of all kinds that need work. Male strippers, female strippers, midget strippers, female strippers, strippers with one legs. Okay. These people are essential workers and they need to get back to work.
So much for being here.
Of course. Hi.
So, I'm great. You're technically on the Maral Vegas show right now. I created the Maral Vegas show because, quite honestly, I was sick and tired of telling people what it was like to live in Vegas. So part of the reason is to kind of show people that, we have more of a community here than people realize. It's not just about the Strip, which is completely empty still right now, except the locals who are riding their bikes and rollerblading down the street at night, literally. Also, I try to invite people on my show that I think are really cool, and let's see if we can teach someone something today. What has quarantine life been like for you? That's my first question.
Oh my God. Like, what just happened in the world? It has been, in my own bubble, it's been okay.
Yeah.
Because I have 150 wigs and I have a room full of costumes. So I'm like, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to create my own alternate world because the world outside is so scary.
Yep.
So, I perform a lot on stage and that's what I'm used to. I don't really, I don't know. I didn't really put up my videos on social media. I kind of was a theater snob and I just do theater. And if you want to come and see me, come to the live performance, which is so fun.
Right.
So it's now it's performing and doing all these videos in my own home. And it's kind of been neat, when I despite the virus, I'm a horror of that. But just, I've been creating my own little playland. And besides that, I obsessively clean. I cook 20, I'm a total housewife. All of a sudden, I've become my mother's best dream.
Speaking of videos, that video that you posted with Anderson Cooper and Mayor Goodman, it's had 22,000 views or something already.
Yeah.
And that video, I was literally crying laughing. First of all, as a local, I think some of us, when we first watched the real one, I was when I was watching it, I have this weird protective feeling being a local. I almost wanted to every time she would talk, I'm like, no, I just wanted to stop her. And I couldn't stop. No one could stop her. And some
Uh-huh.
people have actually been defending her a little bit on
Wow.
my Facebook feeds. I've
Yeah.
noticed that some people are just, they know that how she was behaving was a little out there, but
Yeah.
they almost like want to defend her actions a little bit because she's a representative of us, and we're just like, what the hell just happened? But when you
Yeah.
put that video out, I was dying. I mean, you were on point, and you had a wig for that. Amazing. Out of your 150 wigs.
Yeah, I know. When I saw the video, I was like, what? Wait, what? And I'm like, this is like comedic gold, you know, from that perspective. And I was like, wait, I have her wig, I have a blue jacket, I have like the background. I'm like, I have to do something with this. So
right. Well, you did a good job. It was pretty funny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was fun.
And so you've done a lot of other things that we have not mentioned yet. The Big Bad Armo show, that is amazing. I put it, by the way, if people want to watch your stuff, I put stuff on my feeds, but how would they be able to find you so that they can actually watch your Instagram is under Lory and your last name, right?
Tatoulian, yeah.
Yeah,
so
Tatoulian.
Lory Tatoulian, and then my Facebook, everything is Lory Tatoulian, Lory with the Y.
Yeah.
And then I decided not to get lazy and actually put stuff on YouTube. There's something called YouTube that I discovered.
No way! You know what? I'm awful. I'm just like you. Like I've been doing everything else, Facebook, Instagram, and I like forgot about YouTube. Only recently I have finally started posting stuff. Why do I do that? But you're using it. That's all that matters.
I'm using it. I'm uploading it because everybody's like, are you going to upload this on YouTube so we can share it, whatever. So I'm, you know, that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you do for fun other than try on a million wigs every day?
Oh my God. Videos? I don't know. I'm kind of lame. No. Like my friends and my family is much more fun than I am. Like, they like during quarantine or in real life. In real life, I'm kind of lame too.
I just feel like we kind of all forgot what real life it was really like. I had someone send me a video of us all being out one time, and I felt very weird when I saw that video. It just, I felt like I was in a different time zone, time, like a different life. It didn't feel real.
Yeah,
definitely. Yes.
Yeah.
It has definitely forced us to think outside the box, do a lot of creative and cool stuff. Yeah. Tell us a little about the Big Bad Armo show. How did it come up? Where did you even think of this to create it?
So it's just, okay. So I moved to Los Angeles about 13 years ago. I mean, I have a lot of family here.
Yeah.
And just seeing the Armenian world here, like there's so many Armenians, and I always grew up in places where there was not a lot of Armenians. And I always had to explain what Armenian meant and all, you know. So when I came to LA and I saw all these Armenians, and I just think we're inherently a funny people. We're very dramatic, like we're very serious, but I've never met an Armenian that does not have an awesome sense of humor. Like even if they're like boring, they have a great sense of humor, you know? Yeah. So, and then I started working for the Armenian Reporter, which was like, you know, a newspaper, and going to a lot of Armenian events. And I mean, I would write the serious articles, but I was like, this is really funny. Like I have to, you know, I mean, I've been doing comedy for so long, since basically I was a kid, you know, like that's just kind of how I view the world, in that prism of like, that's really funny, even though it's serious. Yeah. So I was like, this needs to be a live show. Like I would love to talk about explore the Armenian American experience through a comedic lens. And so I started doing that. And then I gathered other Armenian Americans who are professional actors, and kind of brought them together. And this show happened, and it's our first show was in May of 2009. What? And and we've done hundreds of shows. We've traveled to New York. We were in New York actually just last year at this time. and it's just an amazing group of people. Helen Kolognamos, Mary Basmadjian, Ludwig Manoukian, Alex Mashikian, like,
Yeah.
We're like a family. So
That's awesome.
And they're all very, very funny people. So
that's amazing. Yeah, I posted a clip that you did. I think it was the Big Bad Armo show. I posted it last night on my Instagram, and it was just hilarious. You're right. Armenians have this just funny, when they're speaking Armenian, even a few words here and there. Like my cousins and I, we would just say certain words that are inappropriate. I'm not going to say them right now. When we were little, and to this day, like we'll say it to each other, and it's funny. It's just an Armenian word, but it's funny. And I think you were talking to someone about going to the bathroom, and it was hilarious in Armenian. Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I just think we're the polar extremes of both. Like we're very dramatic. We have a dramatic past, but I think, I never laugh so much than when I'm with like my family, with my cousins, my parents, and the Big Bad Armo cast. They're just funny people.
It's true. The Armenians are generally pretty dramatic.
Yeah.
If people know my personality, I think they would say that I'm pretty dramatic too.
Yeah. We're dramatic, we're poetic.
Yeah.
We really get to the marrow of things, you know?
Yep, that's so true. I think you have a pretty interesting connection to Vegas too. Right now, on the Strip, we don't have any, which is so sad, and everything's closed. But things are coming back. They're slowly opening up. I don't know if the Strip is ever going to be the same, to be honest. I think everyone is questioning that. We had over 45 million tourists here every year. Isn't that insane? Yeah, 45 million. Yes. Yep. And there's about, I want to say 2.5 to almost 3 million locals. The one thing I will say that is really weird to me, so I am single, surprise.
Okay, why are you single? Okay, can I just be an Armenian?
Oh my God.
Go on. You're like this beautiful girl.
Ask me.
What a waste. Hello, who's watching? She's single, she's beautiful, talented, fun.
No, not anybody. Hold on.
Put the number at the bottom.
Lory, that's not for anybody. Like, I'm gonna get in trouble.
No, we'll go through. We'll file through.
Okay, yeah.
We'll do the investigative work.
I'll send you my checklist.
Okay. Yeah.
I was gonna say, it's kind of funny. So I've tried dating apps and stuff, and the major difference now on dating apps that I've noticed is that I don't have tourists pretending to be locals anymore. So what would happen a lot, that's my personal female.
I'm back.
Lory.
My prop. Hold on.
It's okay. It's okay.
You see me?
You're okay. That's all that matters.
Okay. I got so excited.
I heard you scream and I was like, oh, is she okay? So what would generally happen is people will you'll see this guy and you're like, oh, okay. You don't know until you talk to somebody anyway, but and then you're swiping, and every single one that would travel would pretend, oh yeah, I travel here for work. I come here every month. Bullshit. They're just saying that, they're just tourists trying to, because they think that for some reason all the local women are free game, we're just waiting for them to message us. No, we don't even go to the Strip. We hardly ever go.
No, right. So do they have this perception you guys are all party girls?
Yes.
Or something?
I mean, obviously I'm not going to deny that there is that lifestyle, but it doesn't mean that everyone is in that lifestyle. Obviously, there are people here that don't work in the entertainment industry, actually, that don't work on the Strip. I've lived here for 8 years. I have never worked on the Strip in the 8 years that I've lived here. So I only go to the Strip if family or friends come and they make me go, and what, or if there's I have a lot of friends who are musicians, so if they have a gig, I'll go to the strip for that to support them. Or even like I know people who are in shows, so I'll go to the shows.
Sorry, I'm just gonna hold it. Is that okay?
Yes, you may hold it. You crack me up. So yeah, so it's just like, okay, well, where was I going with this? It was really, really good, and I just
you know, that these men are
yeah. Oh, right. So it's like, what I'm trying to say is that there are people that live here. We're just like normal, regular people that you know, don't have our lives revolved around the strip. Not to say that everyone is like that, because there are some people that actually work on the strip, so they need the strip to reopen and business needs to go back as usual for it. But yeah, so that's the one thing I did notice. Yes, I am single. And that
wait, you need to come to LA. There's like 500,000 Armenians here. I know. To find you a nice Armenian.
They're extinct. We all know that they are extinct, and I want to know how you found. Listen, I need to know how you actually found one.
I acted normal, you know, and then after we got married, then I'm like, hey, I have 150 wigs.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But how long have you been married now?
A year and a year and a half.
So it is new. It's pretty new.
Yeah.
And I know a little secret about what he does for work, so I'm curious. And there's some irony behind this.
Like a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you just recently did a video about a mayor, and your husband is a mayor.
I know.
Da, da, da.
I know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about it. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely had to get used to, I mean, he loves it. He loves performance. He loves, he's like a total heavy metal guy. Look at this room. It's all like heavy metal. It's him. Yeah. So he's like, you know, into, you know.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah, he's just had to get, I think, I'm always afraid that like I'm going to get him in trouble, or I'm going to be, you know, because the political world is, it's a different world, and it's serious, and he's doing serious stuff. And here I am like mocking most of it. Not him and the work he does. I really believe it. But you know, I'm like, oh geez, am I going to be a liability to this poor guy? He's such, you know, so hard, and like I'm gonna someday say something stupid, you know, which I do a lot. So but he never censors me, or I wouldn't marry somebody who would censor me anyway.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I do this character, her name is Sosi Hairabedian, who's always trying to run to be the mayor of Pasadena, and I've done this character for like, I don't know, 12 years. And you know, and then I ended up marrying a mayor. So it's, I don't know if it's like art imitating life, or life imitating in like a really screwed up way. I don't know, but yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, but I did. If I become the first lady, I have to like look like Jackie, to dress up like Jackie Onassis and really play. You know,
I think you know what? I think you're prepared for the part, because you've been playing it. So in a weird way, it's like you get it, you know, because you're performing these roles that, so maybe, I mean, it's meant to be.
I don't know.
So I want to know more about your like Elvis impersonations and stuff like that.
Like why? Yeah.
Vegas-y impersonations, you know?
I was obsessed with Elvis when I was a kid. Like, like everybody else was like, I don't know, into like the Brothers or whatever it was. And Brothers, whatever. Like Elvis. And I would perform Elvis for every talent show. And
that's so funny.
Like I had an Elvis outfit. Yeah. I like loved Elvis, and I performed Elvis, and I would perform like when my parents' friends would come over, I'd perform Elvis. I performed Elvis at an old age home once. So yeah. And then actually when we got married, I hired Harry Shahoyan, who's like one of the best Elvis impersonators in Vegas.
Yeah, I've met him. I'm pretty sure I met him a couple of times. Yeah. Yeah, he actually looks just like him.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's an amazing Elvis impersonator. So I'm adjusting this phone again. Wait, hold on. Okay, so all right. So that's
perfect.
So oh my God. Okay, I'm just gonna, can we just do this? All right. I'm ruining your entire interview.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. Okay. I would not have it any other way. Okay. This is
it's like we're FaceTiming. Okay.
Yeah.
Which we are kind of.
We are.
So Harry, I've known, we went to summer camp together, and he's like a real, I mean, I was just like, I don't know, this little girl who was trying to be Elvis, which is, and then he's great, and yeah, so that's my Elvis, and I still do love Elvis, and my husband loves Elvis.
Have you ever performed in Vegas, by the way? Ever?
No.
You have to.
I know.
Day. Come on. This is one place you've never been. You know what? You've never had a big Armo show here?
No.
Yeah,
no. We've never.
We have to arrange this. Like,
okay.
There's an Armenian community here. They would love it. They would eat it all up.
My God. Okay, we would love to come to Vegas.
I would love. It would be so much fun. Yeah. Okay. I think we should do something. We should talk to some people and plan something out.
Okay.
Hopefully people, oh my God, I don't even know how it's going to be. Like, are people going to sit next to each other are you going to have to sit like 6 seats apart? I don't know. What's going to happen?
I don't know. I don't know. It scares me because my entire life is based on live theater.
Yeah.
And people coming, and like, not only that, but I like a lot of, like when I do the Susie character, I go out into the audience, I sit on men's laps, I like shove microphones in their face, you know? And
I thought you were going to say in their mouth.
Like, what?
I literally thought you were going to say in their mouth. I was like, no one's going to let you do that. Sorry.
No. Yeah, no. I wouldn't do it. Yeah. So I don't know. It makes me sad. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. But then there's people who don't care. I don't know. I'm more of a hypochondriac, even though I play these characters that are saying, please open everything up. I'm like, you know.
Yeah. I get it. It's weird. It's like, I don't know. The way I see it is it's a big mind fuck.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's a big, because, you know, there's so much stuff out there. You're watching it and so many theories and conspiracies. And I can't even keep up anymore. I can't.
No, I don't even know.
And you're locked in your house and you're like, what do I do? Where do I go? When do I act normal again? I don't know. So.
No, I don't know. Like, I used to go to this Whole Foods down the street from my house like 80 times a day. And I was one of those, confession time. I was one of those people who would like, you know, open the bin and like take the chocolate covered raisins, or like I'd be at the hot food bar and be like, I'm just going to put this piece of tofu. I mean, I wouldn't touch it, but I would like plop it into, you know, my hand. You know, I was sorry if I got anybody sick, but this is before COVID. And now I'm like, horrified. Like, I can't even go to a gosh darn grocery store.
No, yeah.
You know, I miss those days at Whole Foods when I would take their chocolate covered raisin.
Did you eat it at least?
Of course I did.
Oh, okay. I thought you just like looked at it.
No, I was like taste testing, even though I went there for like 10 times a day. Anyway, yeah.
You're like the little kid that the mom like slaps for trying candy. But I also thought it was funny that like I didn't know you had all these connections to Vegas. I thought it was so crazy that 2 people that were in the Big Bad Armo show started absinthe. Like,
yes.
How freaking weird is that? I didn't expect that. When I asked you to be on my show, I did not expect that. And it's like a huge show at Caesar's Palace.
Oh, it's huge, like huge.
I just need to make sure. I just need to make sure that the viewers are paying attention to this. Okay.
Yeah.
This woman that I am talking to right now, Lory Tatoulian. Tatoulian.
Yeah.
She created the Big Bad Armo show, and there were 2 people who were actors/comedians on the show, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That came after a few years, came to Vegas and started a show at Caesar's Palace called Absinthe. So Armenians created Armenians created Absinthe.
Yes.
I didn't know that. So tell me a little about them. What are their names, first and last?
So it's Voki Kalfayan and Anais Tomasian. They're married now. Back then they were dating. And Voki was a performer in Cirque du Soleil for a very long time. And then he has this great character called the Gazillionaire, and her character is called Penny Pibbits. And they would perform like locally in Hollywood. Couple times I was in their show. And then they would travel and do like street performances. And then we were getting ready to do a Big Bad Armo show. I think it was our third rendition of a Big Bad Armo show. And they're like, oh, we can't be in it because we're going to perform in Vegas. So I was like, I literally thought they were going to perform like on the street doing puppets or something. Like, I didn't know. I'm like, okay, yeah. And then they told me that they're going to be at Caesar's Palace. And I was like, okay, yeah, you're going to be at Caesar's Palace. You know, like, okay, yeah. And then they're at Caesar's Palace. And then like 6 weeks later or whatever, we're driving down to Vegas to like see their show. And like what's that main, whatever, getting into Vegas, the road.
The highway.
Yeah, highway. We'll just call it
the freeway. I don't call it freeway. I'm from the East Coast. The highway.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're driving down the highway, and then it's like billboards, like his face, and I'm like, oh my, Voki's face is like plastered all over.
Wow.
They've been doing like every night. Still, it's like
well, not at this very moment, but yes, it's a very popular show on the Strip.
Very popular. I think it was rated a couple times like the #1 show in Vegas a couple times, and it's honestly a really good show. Like it's it's not just hype like the musical Hamilton. I mean, okay, well that's a whole other thing. But anyway, it's a really great show. So very, very proud of them.
Hopefully it will be back and running smoothly as soon as possible.
Totally.
Back to like the being single thing.
Oh yeah, that's so much more fun to talk about.
It is.
Oh my God, that's all I talked about for like a big portion of my life.
Really? What? Well, I'm not gonna say how old you are, but you're around my age. Around my age.
Yeah, like 28.
I think it's hard. I feel like we have similar personalities. We're Armenian. We got the big bushy hair. I'm not trying to be like you. I'm like, I just want to be you, Lory.
Is my hair look good in this?
Yes, it looks amazing.
Okay, thanks.
But I think like, you have that big, bold personality. I had someone tell me before that I'm spicy, which I don't take as an insult. I think it's good.
No,
I'm spicy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, what kind of advice can you give me?
I love it. Like now I'm Dr. Laura Schlesinger.
You are.
The girl, okay, this is what I'm going to say. The girl, you choose. Mm-hmm. The man doesn't. You choose.
I like that.
And like, just don't, I know everybody says this, but it's honestly true. Just be yourself and really lower your standards. you know, if they have, you know, legs. Just kidding. No, I honestly believe that when you're ready, like you're really ready, that person you put it out there, that right person will come to you. You know?
That's true. I agree with that too.
Be yourself. Like I don't think like me and my husband, whatever I would have thought that I would have married like someone like a mayor, or he would have thought that he would marry someone who like dresses up in wigs, you know, and makes fun of everybody, you know, but it just kind of, it goes like, it works at the, you know, at the right time.
Right.
So, but definitely like go out, you know.
Go out? I'm sorry, what?
Not now. No, right now, nothing's happening. So
go out and meet people. Go to the supermarket.
Okay, basically you're screwed right now.
Don't forget to wear your mask. And your gloves.
Yeah.
And your scarf video was hilarious. The one with the when she like tells you how to put the scarf on with the elastic band in the back. Yeah. Do you know that I didn't even think about that, and I learned it from your video?
Really? So it really did work as a DIY.
It did because before it was just tying a knot, and it would just keep like, it kept like choking me, and then I'm like, why didn't I think of that? It's brilliant.
Yeah, two elastics.
Yeah.
Well, thank Dr. Burks.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, you know what I also think, I mean, agree with me if you don't tell me, but I also think it's important if you can be by yourself before you meet the right person. Yeah. I like being alone. Like, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of why I think I'm getting through this quarantine better than I thought. And I'm an extrovert. People are like, oh, you must be an introvert if you're okay with this. I'm like, no, not. I'm an extrovert.
Okay. Actually, right before this interview, the reason if I seen, I'm like exhausted. So I just moved all my stuff from my old apartment finally to our new home. And I lived alone for a very long time, a very, very, very long time. And I liked it. It was great, you know? So yeah, it's very important.
Yeah. So happy that you found an Armenian guy and that you got married and that you're still this creative, energetic, beautiful person, and you're still being you. You're being authentic. That's the best part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely. Oh, yeah.
You're like, oh my God, yeah, it's so good. I didn't think about that.
Thanks, girl.
I mean, I did say that you were badass in my post. I mean, I felt that energy.
That was a nice compliment. Yeah. I think, do you want to hear my prediction?
Yes, please give it to me.
I say, okay, and I could be totally wrong, so disclosure. I think we're going to go through this till December.
Yeah.
And then something's going to happen in December. And then I don't know what, like good, nothing bad.
Oh, okay.
No, good. Like I don't know, whatever it's gonna be, or it's just gonna go. I feel like it's just like bye-bye.
Yeah.
And 2021, I think it's gonna be a great year. And then I feel like this is all just gonna be amnesia. Like,
I really hope so.
Yeah, I think so. But then I could be wrong.
We'll just go with your prediction.
That's what my coffee cup said.
Oh, that's hilarious. I saw that one too. The whole coffee cup thing. I mean, my mom's been reading at some point it started to make sense. At first I knew she was just like pretending. Right. But then I'm like, wait, hold on. She's like really making sense out of all this stuff, but she did not predict what's happening right now.
I know.
A lot of people did it.
I don't think nobody did.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody did at all.
What about, have you seen your parents? Have you?
Yeah, well, they live in San Diego.
Oh, okay.
So I drive down there and all like, from the outside, and it just breaks my mom's heart because she's like, this is even worse. Like, I can't hug you or, you know, and I'm such a like neat, I'm so like hypochondriac. I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. that you're wearing your mask wrong. She's like, oh my God, stop, you know?
Yeah, so you have, that's the same thing. My mom lives here, but I've been dropping off stuff to her, and like, she's been doing Zumba. My mother has never worked out in her life, and my cousin is a Zumba instructor in Massachusetts.
Oh, how fun.
No lie. Last week I did the first Zumba class with my cousin, and I watched my mom for an entire almost like 50 minutes doing Zumba from beginning to end.
Oh
she
my
did
God,
not
so
stop moving.
I love it.
Yeah, it was so crazy.
Wait, I want to hear a cousin Zumba class.
Yeah, I'll tell her to send you the link. Do it with me. Oh my God, that'll be so much fun. I know. I'm trying to lose that 10 pounds too, girl. It's
like, for 10 years.
It's been, mine, 5 years. No.
Mine just whatever. I don't even want to. That's just.
So we're gonna have to arrange something. You eventually, when things come up, like start getting better, you guys have to do something in Vegas.
We would love to. Yes. Yeah, we would love to.
Fun. Yeah. Well, I had so much fun talking to you. Like,
I know.
45 minutes or something just flew by.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
It feels like 20 minutes.
I feel like we were supposed to meet.
I know. This is.
Yeah.
I kind of want to come to Vegas right now and just talk to you.
I know. I just see you downstairs. I'm like, okay.
Like, here she is.
I'd let you come in for coffee. I would.
No,
6 feet away. 6 feet away.
Oh, 6 feet away. Okay. Yeah. No, my family, they're like cool about, they're not as crazy. I'm the crazy one in the family that's like, don't touch me. Don't come near me. What are you doing?
Well, keep creating those videos, because I'm like dying every time you post one. I can't. I love it. Love it. We need some comedy, we do. We need to laugh. Right now is the time where we need to laugh. It is therapy. So thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. I just feel like there's so, because sometimes I'm like, I try not to post serious stuff, or I'm like, there's enough of that, we all know what's going on. So this is sort of an antidote to this seriousness. So I'm glad you enjoyed that.
We need to lighten up a little and just laugh. Laughing is therapy, literally. It does something to your brain. I don't know about all the science, but I know it does. So.
Amen to that. Yeah.
All right, Lory. Well, next we're gonna have to meet in person. That's it.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I really enjoy talking to you.
Yeah,
Maral.
me too.
So fun. I feel like we're like
we're yes, I feel it too. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna I have a plan. I have family in California, so when I do come to family in California, every Armenian does. You know that. Yeah.
No, you have to come, because this is where you're gonna find your husband.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm gonna find him for you. I'm gonna find you a good one.
Okay.
No, a good one. You deserve a really good one.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm on it. I'm gonna go through my files, like
all right.
FBI work, CIA.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're so funny. All right, maybe our next episode will be, if I do find somebody, I'll definitely have to do an interview with you about how you found him for me.
Oh yeah.
Coming soon. All right. Yeah, but next time I come to California, I'll let you know.
Yes.
Whenever that is. Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Right.
Bye, Lory.
Good talking to you. Thank you so much.
You too. Bye.